Welcome back at 6:44. Over at Crowley High School, there's some volleyball players who have decided to dig in on the idea that you never give up. They're determined to make sure optimism spikes this year. Even after learning something from their coach, teacher, mentor, and friend they couldn't possibly be prepared to hear. The Crowley Lady Eagles volleyball team is determined to serve up their first playoff appearance since 2007. This season, more than ever, it's incredibly important they hold nothing back.
Enjoy the moments you have with people because you never know when the last day is. And I feel like people say that, but they don't really take it in.
Like she said, a lot of people say that, but like really mean it. Just take every moment in that you have.
Not a perspective for a normal teenager, but these aren't normal teenagers. Their pink shoelaces are representative of the fact that they've been forced to grow up quickly.
Ow, ow, ow. Nice.
Head coach Catherine Bruder entered this her 7th season by sharing some news with the girls that has forever changed their lives.
Last year I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer and kind of really didn't tell anybody. So then, you know, May came around, we finally told them what was going on. So then they had the whole summer to process.
A summer to process that the coach they know, the coach they love, has cancer that has spread to her liver, lungs, and bones, with a survival rate of 6 months to 3 years.
Coach, I'm going to ask a direct question. Are you afraid?
That's a good one, though, for real. Nobody's asked me that. Whereas before, I was like, oh, I have all the time in the world. Now I don't know if I have all the time in the world. So in reality, knowing has helped me actually be more present than I would have been if I didn't know.
Her players think about it as well, on and off the court.
Yes!
It's really scary thinking about not knowing the time length of it. Like, it's really hard.
Once I catch myself doing that, I'll get really upset and I'll try to remind myself. Again, she's here. I have to be here for my team.
Coach isn't just getting support from her family and her volleyball family. She's even getting support from her opponents. Case in point, earlier this season, when they met Burleson. Look at what Burleson came up with. Hashtag BFB, as in Battle for Bruder. And who can't get behind that? Whether it be the flower arrangement from Weatherford or the group team photo with Boswell High, it's clear what Coach Bruder means to the entire community.
You don't know how appreciated you are to other people until something like this happens.
For the Crowley girls volleyball team, in their first season in 6A, as daunting as that is, they believe their mission will allow nothing to stand in their way.
The whole team has a real reason to really fight this year. Like, it makes us all really want to make it to playoffs for her, make it past playoffs for her. So we just all really remind each other what we're here for and why we're doing this again.
Coach Bruder is determined to be strong for everyone around her, and that includes her family and her team. She does not feel sorry for herself. She merely wants to enjoy each and every day, and that's what's allowing her to stay upbeat during this time.
Yeah, it's such a reminder, and I think as her girls said it best, you know, you start thinking about what's going to happen down the road, and then you miss out on what's happening right now. So it's a good reminder to stay present, stay in the moment.
And as far as the coach is concerned, she said, I'm not emotional. You know, I don't get emotional. I don't cry. And I think that's because she wants to exemplify to her girls that if she starts to get overly emotional, it'll make them overly emotional. And there's hope. There's always hope, and that's what I took out of this story. She has hope, her team has hope, the community has hope, her opponents have hope, we have hope, and we're all rooting on her to make a recovery.
Yeah, glad to see the community really rallying around her to support her and the team.